So back in the days when I was playing video games and doing all of the bad habits like watching anime, watching porn, watching fapping 3 times a day, when all of those things were being done to me, I didn't even realize that depression was already creeping up slowly, like creeping up into my brain. Now, nobody has ever told you that depression was caused by the bad habits that you do, which is, we all know is bad. It's video games, it's anime, it's porn, it's junk food, it's more of the like drugs and alcohol and all of those stuff. All of those stuff lead to depression, which is which is because you do the instant gratification, or you do not delay the gratification. The instant gratification is basically like you get instant reward, like consuming content on TikTok, or like fapping. Let's say fapping for example. When you fap, you basically get like so much feel good stuff in your brain, right? But like after the climax, you feel horrible. You just feel very very horrible, and that feeling of horribleness, that feeling of regret, that feeling of man, I hate myself. I hate this. Why am I like this? Why am I so? Why can't I stop doing this? Like that feeling of regret slowly leads to depression. Now, depression is basically the scientific term, or the Google, or what Google says, losing interest in the small things, or anything else, like things like when you were a child, you used to enjoy like playing with your friends, of course, playing those toys. Like that's that's what Google thinks that depression is. But no, depression is basically above that. Depression is when even video games, even fapping, bro, even porn itself is so boring now that you had to go look for something even darker. That you had to go look for websites and everything for even darker results because it's super boring now. Like like when I was like playing video games, bro, in the first 5 hours it was so fun, but after 5 hours it just feels horrible. Feels like the game itself was just boring. I feel I need to take a break, so I take a break. I eat like some food like noodles, and then I went back up. I went back up and then I played it again. And yes, it still feels boring. Like, I've literally forgotten that I was supposed to play only for 1 hour. Like this is why like I abstain from video games. It's super addicting. I'm not like some people tell me like you can only play 1 hour a day, which is not possible for me because I'm not that kind of guy, bro. If I play video games, bro, I straight up lead to 10 hours straight. That's literally me, bro. You cannot like, I cannot play video games for 1 hour. I have to play for 10 hours because of this like oh yes, more. And what I've learned is that when you feel like you know that you're gonna feel painful after this video game because you're only supposed to play for 1 hour and then it's 2 hours. You've been playing for 2 hours now. You know, like in the back of your mind, it's saying that you will feel pain afterwards because you only said that you can only play for 1 hour. You feel the you feel like something in like the two in like your the back of my mind. You feel it say that you're gonna feel like really painful afterwards when after you've played after you've quitted the game, the video game you're playing, like Roblox for example, like League of Legends or something. Like your brain knows that it's gonna be feeling horrible to because it's already past the 1 hour limit that you've set. It's already like past it. So what you're basically doing is just you want more of it. You keep playing. You keep playing. It becomes 3 hours, 4 hours because it's just not enough. 1 hour is just not enough, bro. Everybody wants 5 hours. and since you know that it's gonna feel really horrible, you keep playing we all want to because you want to escape the pain. You do not you do not want to feel the pain already. You want to escape it, which is basically just like procrastination. It's like when your mom tells you to wash the dishes, but you say nah, later, 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 and it's been 5 hours now, and now you feel like horrible because your mother's gonna like shout at you for not doing it for 5 hours. Like it's been 5 hours already. It's basically the same like procrastination. So the way to there's this one thing like it like from what I've learned on YouTube, you can actually stop depression by abstaining from all of your addictions for 2 weeks, from like stopping video games, stopping video games, stopping on consuming, stopping all of your addictions like porn, video games, junk food, and many many more. Stop all of those bad habits for like 2 weeks and start like meditating, gratitude journaling, because if you stop all of the bad habits, you have energy left. You still have lots of energy, which is why you feel urges and then you play video games. That's basic. Like I tried to abstain from video games. I have energy. When I quit video games, I have this energy to play video games, so I ended up relapsing on it. It's like you tried to remove an addiction, which is basically video games. I tried to remove it, but I have so much energy for video games, so I just came back to playing it. Which is what I mean is that if you remove all of the bad habits and there's nothing left, you're gonna feel bored and you're gonna end up coming back to the video games and junk food because there's nothing to use that energy. Energy cannot be removed. It can only be transmutated or sent somewhere else. So basically, the energy can only be sent to the can be sent to the good habits. So let's say you removed all of the bad habits. You change it with meditating, like 1 minute to 3 minutes to 5 minutes to 10 minutes. You change it with meditating, exercising, or like going to the gym and speaking to the guys there or something, and lifting weights, and you change it with all of that. Gratitude, spreading gratitude to people, to your friends, to your mother, to your family, and social skills, going out there and speaking to people by making friends, of course. Because like in the past, the reason I was so depressed was because I was lonely, of course. I was lonely, and also I was doing all of the bad habits, and I didn't realize that depression was slowly going up and up and up because I feel very horrible and I hated myself so much. So slowly going up and up and up. Then when it reaches max, you realize, oh no, now I'm depressed. I'm no longer interested in video games, junk food, porn, anything. I'm not even interested anymore. And then there's death. That's literally how it works. There's only like two ways people deal with this. Most people will try to swim back up, while the others ended up dead. So you either try to improve your life again, or you lose it and now you're dead. Improve your life, do the good habits, remove all of the bad habits, which is porn, video games, junk food, scrolling on TikTok because this shortens your attention span. Start meditating, gratitude, journaling, and exercising and lifting weights and going out there and speaking to people, making friends. Because if you don't if you don't make friends, bro, it makes your life 100% worse. You can also do it online. That's all. The coaching is down below. Keep improving your life, bro.